Hello, everyone. I'm Frankenberry back again, and welcome back to the Con Edison Scholastic Athlete of the Week here on GameDay One, where local student athletes are recognized on a weekly basis for excellence in their respective sports, but also in the classroom and in their contributions to their school and their community. And welcome to our latest winner, senior football and lacrosse star at Westlake High School, currently in the football playoffs, Nick DiNapoli. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Congratulations on the award, and congratulations on you all winning your first round of the playoffs.
Thank you.
And also with us, we've got Coach John Castellano. Hi, Coach. How are you?
How are you, Steve? How's everything? Good.
Everything is good, and I think we can finally bring it down a little bit now that our brains have accustomed ourselves to some of this high tech technology. So we figured it out. Just to let the audience know, Coach and I were having some difficulty getting his pretty mug here on the screen, but we did figure it out. So there we are. So let's talk about the team. Now, the biggest thing to bring up here, Nick, is the fact that after your first game, which was a 35-13 loss to Bronxville, a decision was made. You decided, well, maybe I should be the quarterback. Now, tell me about that decision. You were the starting running back, but you thought, well, you know what? What if I am the quarterback? What was involved with that, Nick? Talk to me.
We didn't have a great start to the season. In that second half against Bronxville, we didn't play very well, and we knew we had to change a few things up. So I guess I switched to quarterback to for the better of the whole team, and so that we could win.
Well, obviously, that has worked out pretty well because since that point, you've won 7 in a row, including the first round of the playoffs. So, yes, that decision was a positive one. And heck, you've outscored teams 268 to 106. That's pretty. Yeah, I know. I saw that face. Even you were going, "Wow, holy cow! I didn't know we were that good." But yeah, you had 1,300 rushing yards, 23 touchdowns, 344 passing yards. Throw in another touchdown there, and you had your second 4 rushing touchdown day of the year in the biggest of spots this past Saturday versus Byram Hill. So, how did that feel to score 4 touchdowns in the first round of the playoffs? Holy cow!
It was great. Yeah, definitely. It was great to win, and then now we got Pro River. So
Okay, now let me ask you about that. So, you switched to quarterback. Now, look, I mean, you're still running the football as a team, but what was it like for you to do that switch to quarterback, taking that kind of that middle ground away, that need for a handoff? It's now basically just coming straight to you. What was that like for you? How did that feel? That change?
yeah, it was a little different, but I mean, I like it better because I don't have to worry about getting a handoff. I can just catch the ball and then run. But so it was different, but just
Yeah,
got used.
and it certainly does cut down on the possibility of fumbles. So, I mean, so not that you're fumbling a lot, but so the chance is there in a handoff for the possibility of a fumble, and that's taken out of the equation. And you all are playing well. So now this week, you mentioned Pearl River. So how do you all feel heading into this week's game? I don't know where is Pearl River? What was their seed?
I think they're fourth.
Okay, so how do you feel heading into this game?
Good. I mean, we had a great practice week so far, and we're going to finish off strong. And coach Scott has us ready to go, so we should be good.
All right, and you're a 2-year captain of the team, but it's not just football. There's also lacrosse, where you've also been a 2-year captain of that team, and a 200-point scorer. Now that's a pretty big milestone. That had to be quite a day when you got that 200th point.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I'm sure it was. And now, but you're also a captain in 2 different sports. Now, is there anything different in your leadership, the leadership approach when it comes to lacrosse versus football?
Um, Not really. No, just leading the team and helping everyone try and be the best that they can be.
Now, do you ever feel any pressure in that, especially with a number of the younger guys looking up to you for that leadership?
No, not really. I mean, it's an honor to be a captain, but I know how to be a good captain. And I try my hardest to, be a good captain.
And what about some of these younger players right now? Anybody you're particularly proud of because some of the improvements they've made, especially now as you're heading into the second round of the playoffs?
Um, Sorry.
with the representative. U.S. Army, please stop by lobby during lunch period.
Sorry.
That's okay. They always break in. They take precedence, those school announcements. But anyway, Nick, yeah. What about some of the younger players now as you're heading into the second round of the playoffs? Any of these guys, any of these guys you're particularly proud of for some of the improvements they've made?
Yeah, I'm proud of most of them. Honestly, they're all improving. Defensively, definitely. Someone that comes straight to my head, James Meyer. At first he was he was new to the position, and then every week you see him get better, and he's becoming a great safety. Offensively, Harry Hudd's a great runner, and then on the line, Joseph Mardo and Justin Jativa, they didn't start last year. They're starting this year and having a great year.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Now, Coach, why don't you talk to me a little bit here about coaching Nick and how the team's looking right now?
Nick is one of those special talents, both on and off the field. As you could see, he's a man of few words, but he leads. He leads by example each and every day on the field. First one out there, last one to leave. Takes the young kids under his wing. And just has a tremendous work ethic, and is very enthusiastic every day at practice. So he's, he's a special talent. It was a pleasure to coach.
I'm Frankenberry, and you've got the Con Edison Scholastic Athlete of the Week here on GameDay One, and I'm speaking with senior two-sport star at Westlake High School, Nick DiNapoli, and also Coach there. Thank you, Coach. And with this award, Nick, comes the academic side of things and things you do outside the classroom. And, well, you got a full course load, Regents, honors classes, AP classes. You're in the top 15% of your class. You've got a 93 average. So you're in pretty good shape there, it's safe to say. And but let me ask you, when it comes to the classes, the classwork, what is it that strikes your fancy? What's the class you look forward to the most?
Math class. Math class definitely comes easier to me than the rest of the subjects.
Okay, now is that something that you might be considering, something involving math when you move on to college?
Yeah, I'm planning to major in finance or accounting.
Okay, all right. And then speaking of college, how you looking on that front? I would imagine that you've been in the search. Has anybody come knocking on your door for lacrosse or for football?
Yeah, a few schools, a few Division III schools have contacted and I've talked to them. So I
Okay.
still don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see.
All right. Well, it's still pretty exciting, though. I mean, it's talking about that next big step in your life, and I also see too that. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, and I almost forgot. I always ask this one particular question, but is there any class you've taken recently that surprised you? Something that you didn't expect to like as much as you have?
Macroeconomics. I thought it was gonna be boring, but I'm learning a lot of things about stocks, one, and then just kind of how the government an economy is run. So
Okay, and that's kind of in your math wheelhouse anyway, so that kind of works out. And I see too, you've got you're in the business club, you're the treasurer, your Spanish club, a peer math tutor, Ken Fisher basketball coach. Now, is this a particular league? This Ken Fisher?
Yeah, so it's like a league of third through sixth grade or maybe seventh grade, boys and girls that just play basketball, and I was lucky enough to be a coach for the fifth grade team, and yeah, that's it.
And I would imagine though that's got to be some fun. I mean, once you get them all wrangled together and all, and you get them all working as one, if that's even possible, that still had to be some fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, definitely.
And also, I see, and this is pretty big, that you were instrumental in organizing the Westlake, High School Spirit Day fundraiser. Wow, $100,000 you raised over $100,000 to support childhood cancer research. That's tremendous. And you also won the 2025 Section 1 Community Service Award. I mean, that's got to feel pretty rewarding.
Yeah, Spirit Day is a great thing that we do here at Westlake, and obviously, as you can see, how much money we raise. It's great for the community.
Yeah, that's a ton of money for an absolutely fantastic cause. So good for you, and good for everybody else that was involved in raising those dollars. And so you're obviously a busy guy. You've got a lot going on, and this is usually where coaches smirk a little bit because when I ask if you ever take some time off, coaches usually go snicker, 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 snicker. Time off? This guy don't take time off. But if you do ever get a moment to yourself, what is it that you like to do? Do you have a hobby, something to help you just reset a little bit?
I definitely say hanging out with my friends, definitely, and I like to play video games.
Okay, all right. Well, whatever it takes to let you kind of wind down a little bit, that's important. So before we close up shop here today, Coach, on the interview, why don't you talk to me a little bit more here about Nick?
Oh well, as I said, he took the leadership role over after game one. We did not know much about Nick at a quarterback. He had played it in youth football, but we knew that his running ability and his running style was something that we needed to make sure was included in our offense. When we approached him to move the quarterback, he did it without question, and certainly when your quarterback can run the way he runs, you're plus one in the offense all the time. I mean, he's not handing the ball off and then just standing around and watching. He takes the ball and again gives us the plus one in our offense. He makes everybody around him better, and then when teams load up on him, we have the ability with Matt Pippo and Harry Hudd and James Meyer and Nico Casella, and Joe Scarano, all those supporting cast. He makes sure he gets them involved, and that's the reason why we have been as successful as we have been.
Well, you have certainly been successful since that change again, in case anybody's tuning in late here. 7 wins in a row, including the first round of the playoffs and the second round of the playoffs still to come against Pearl River. For those that are listening, by the way, this is recorded on a Thursday during the week, so the Pearl River game will already be over. But just to let you know, that's the time frame that we're in right now. But anyway, listen, congrats again on the award, Nick. And to you, the team, Coach, good luck against Pearl River.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And for Westlake High School's Nick DiNapoli, I'm Frankenberry. This has been the Con Edison Scholastic Athlete of the Week, and we'll be back next week right here on Game Day One.